Hey, what's up? Let's break down a massive legal fight shaking up US politics right now. Trump's latest move with Snap data and the lawsuit that's got everyone talking. So here's the deal. On July 28, 2025, a group of 20 Democratic attorneys general filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration. Why? Because the administration demanded that states hand over detailed personal data about people who get SNAP benefits, what most of us call food stamps. Think names, addresses, marital status, employment history, immigration status, the works. And they want this info dating all the way back to 2020. The feds, specifically the USDA under Trump, basically told states, hand it over by July 30th or we'll cut off your SNAP funding. That's a serious threat considering millions of families depend on SNAP to put food on the table. Now the lawsuit is being led by New York's Letitia James, California's Rob Bonta, and Michigan's Dana Nessel. And their message is loud and clear. This is government overreach, it's dangerous, and, according to them, it's illegal. Letitia James didn't mince words. She's accusing the administration of using SNAP, a program meant to help struggling families, as a tool in their cruel and chaotic targeting of immigrants. Rob Bonta from California took it even further, saying the government is trying to hunt down residents, and that people gave this information to get food, not to end up in a federal surveillance database. So, what does the Trump administration say? Their official line is that they need this data to root out waste and fraud in the SNAP system. But here's the twist. The AGs argue SNAP fraud is already really low. Plus, they say the administration ignored hundreds of public comments from people warning about privacy, legal, and ethical issues. Let's get into the legal stuff for a second. The lawsuit claims these new USDA requirements violate the spending clause, federal privacy laws, and the USDA's own rules. Basically, federal law says this kind of information can only be used to run the SNAP program, not to track people or share outside the program. And this isn't an isolated fight. This is actually the 35th lawsuit Democratic states have filed against the Trump administration since he started his second term in January 2025. Clearly, the tension between red and blue states is at an all-time high, especially when it comes to issues like immigration and privacy. So, what happens if the Trump administration gets its way? State officials warn that a ton of private info could end up in a federal database, with immigrants and mixed-status families feeling targeted or even threatened with deportation. On the flip side, the administration insists this is just about cracking down on fraud. But here's the bottom line. This fight isn't just about SNAP data. It's about who controls sensitive information, how programs for the most vulnerable are run, and whether the government's power has limits. As this case moves through the courts, I'll be watching closely, and you should too, because the outcome could impact not just SNAP recipients, but everyone who cares about privacy and the power of government. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this a necessary move to protect taxpayer money, or a dangerous step toward government surveillance? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.